Hi, it's Linda Eiler again, and I'm going to show you how to make a 3-column chart. You could use this if you're going to do a lunch count or if you were going to do a KWL. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fill in the background. So I'm going to click on the bucket, and I'm going to pick the color I want, and pick this. And then I'm going to fill it in. Next, I'm going to click on the shapes, and I'm going to pick a rectangle. I want it to be black, so I'm going to have black on the outside, and I want the inside to be as you can see, my line's a little too thick, so I'm going to undo this by clicking this arrow here. I'm going to move the thickness of my line down a little bit, and then I will redraw my rectangle. So there's the top of my rectangle, and then if I wanted to, I could click on the T for text and type in here, what are you having for lunch? As you can see, I can change the sizes of it. I can highlight it and then change the font size. I can change the font style. I can change the color of my text if I wanted it to be like a nice blue or a black or whatever. And then I can center it. Okay. Next, I'm going to draw some more rectangles by clicking on the rectangle. Go to the edge and draw your rectangle. Now, if you're doing a lunch chart, remember you need 3 columns. So here's my first triangle. I'm going to go right to the edge, draw my next rectangle, and then draw my last rectangle. Now this first one's a little too big, so I'm going to click here on the arrow, and I'm going to go back to the corner and make it a little bit smaller. See how I have the 2 arrows there? Then I'm going to click on the next box and move it over. And it's a little bit bigger, so I'm going to go back to the corner and get the 2 arrows. And then I'm going to go to the last one and click on it and get it to move over. And then go back to the corner and adjust the size. Okay, it looks like those are pretty even. So now I'm going to go back and do the text. And if I wanted to, I could just type up here and type in hot 1. At our school, we have 3 choices. Now I want that to be a little smaller, so I'm going to highlight it and change the font size. If you wanted to, you could change this so it says, what we're having each day. I'm going to make another text box or another text item. Hot 2, and then I'm going to center it. And then over here, we're going to put cold lunch. Some of our students like to have cold lunch, so then I'm going to kind of eyeball it and center them. If I wanted to, I could make another rectangle. Start it right here at the corner. Drag it over these 3. And then move it. I didn't quite line up the corners. Oops. If you make a mistake like this, you can always click the undo arrow and then click back on the arrow, and then that gives you the opportunity to move it. So since I don't want this stuff to move when I am letting the students move their names around, I'm going to highlight it all, I'm going to go up here to Format, and I am going to lock it. So that way, the students can't accidentally move this stuff. Now down here at the bottom, I want to put the student's name. So I'm going to click on Text. I'm going to click down here. I'll pick the color I want. I think I'll just go with black. And then you start typing your names. And you just click for the next one. After you get all the names in here, then the students, when it's time for lunch count, they can just drag their name up to wherever they want. Hope that makes it a little easier. Bye.